What's up, y'all? Good morning. Good morning. So, today's thought comes from another one of my series that I like to watch called The Equalizer. On this particular episode, um, the mother and daughter, Robin and Dee, they were sitting there talking. And Dee, Robin's daughter, was really sad because she had not gotten into the college that she wanted to get into. The college that her and all of her friends said that they were all going to attend and share their life experiences with, and get to their goal of whatever it is that they had set for their lives. This was the school that they was going to go to, and it was Princeton. Dee didn't get into the school, so Dee was upset. So Robin, her mother, ended up saying to her, if you were driving in a car on your way to somewhere and the car broke down, what you gonna do? Sit in the car and cry? Or you gonna figure out another way to get there? Or you gonna figure out another way to get there? If you were in a car, if you were driving in a car and the car broke down, are you gonna just sit there in the car and cry? Or are you going to figure out another way to get there? I sat there and I said to myself, you're going to figure out another way to get there. Because where you got to go, you still got to get there, right? Well, that's the same thing we got to do with life. I instantly said to myself, Keita, you done got your word. I got to share this with y'all. In life, we are going to have things that's not going to work out the way we want them to work out. In life, we are going to have circumstances that's going to end up changing. In life, we are going to have setbacks, okay? But that's all that they are, setbacks. Deviations to the plan, a little bit of this is a change, okay? And I know that we don't like change. I know that so often we don't want change. But whatever it is that you want to do or say that you're going to do, if it really is that important to you, if it really has some sort of meaning or significance to you, if this is something that truly you're saying, I'm going to do this. I have to do this. I need to do this. Guess what? You gonna do it. You just got to figure out another way to do it now. So she had went on to say to her daughter, hey, listen, a lot of times these different things that have happened in your life, they've happened so that you can take another route, because this other route is ultimately going to get you to a place that's going to be far grander or bigger than you could ever imagine. Because when we initially lay out plans for ourselves, we lay things out and say, this is it, this is basically what I want to do and how I want to do it. We are just having I guess a general idea of how it can possibly be. But however it is going to really end up, we don't know it. We're not even there yet. So end game, shall I say. That end game to that end goal could be something that is so like out of this world, something that you never would have thought of and never would have came up with if these different obstacles, if these different roadblocks, if these different setbacks didn't happen that made you have to keep on saying, okay, let me shift gear. Okay, let me turn to the left. Okay, let me back up. Okay, let me stop for a minute. If you had not did those different things, you may not have ended up where you ultimately were supposed to be. So again, if you were riding in a car and the car broke down on your way to your destination, are you going to just sit there and cry, or are you going to figure out another way to get there? I'm just saying, y'all. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.